She's back and actually didn't want to. Yeah, now you can do more damage
your team
as well.
can follow up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously Jakiro will be really nice for that too. Ice Path should be,
because with two bracers, all of a sudden you pretty much have like what most heroes like would covet. In terms
top
of
lane, MSS being run down. The combination of Soul Rip plus the Rocket Barrage not quite enough to finish him up, but they have to deal with the Rocket, kill the missile, and MSS will survive unless Vampire.
He's gonna get first blood
miss it now. Vampire's gonna die. MSS turns around and claims first blood.
That was good teamwork. And this is
mid lane does manage to get the X pullback here. Another swing of Tidebringers coming up too, so GPK could have dropped very low. That was actually lower than I expected.
Yeah.
Just run into frustrating heroes to try and gank.
Yeah, who was it? Was it BSJ? He was like, one team is okay with nothing happening on the map. And like one team...
Nice leash there, onto 2. Can they actually do this? No shot, so he's gonna try and run in and get the duel, but the stolen leash comes out from MSS, but he does manage to get the duel off finally, but an Ice Path lines everything up, but the Ember Spirit is here to be able to make sure both Quincy Crew supports fall, and the rest of Quincy Crew chased away. Finally, Gambit do get the fight they were looking for. Trying to protect it with the Ice Path. SVG grabs it. Now can he get out? Shotchlo running fast with the face boots. GBK, he should be fine. It's SVG who's in trouble, but here comes the rescue TPs and Ice Path. And now the hunted becomes the hunter. SVG turns around, does manage to grab Shotchlo long enough for the rest of his team to join in. The Ember Spirit stolen remnants from the Rubick does manage to finish off that kill, and they got the Undying, and they got the Grimstroke. That was just perfect for Quinn.
Oh, well, they're just clearing out their own jungle and farming. But what should alert Gambit to this move is that no one is showed towards his bottom lane, and so this is going to be a bit awkward. He's going to get the jump.
They're going to be able to get the torrent into the stomp, but it's going to be enough to blow up Shotchlo. Not quite enough to boat. Maybe it is. Is the liquid fire still not enough? He gets healed up, and he's going to be fine. Unfortunately, Vampire is not going to be as safe. He had to throw his life onto the pyre there. Throws out the tombstone and gives him a little bit of space, but they're still going to be caught. GPK does manage to get away. Uses his BKB and now turns. He's going to be able to finish off the Centaur. Looks like that's going to be dead. Undying as well. He wants to be able to finish off. He's Sumail, who has that Radiance. They're going to be able to get the duel assist. The first one duel of the game it is. Winner, chicken dinner for Shotchlo, and now with the buyback coming out from Gambit, they really want to make sure they wipe every of Quincy Crew here. They're just going to continue to kite this troll around.
Nice.
He dies bit by bit. SVG is the obvious cleanup. Great team fight for Gambit. On top Shrine area, just could not have been a better timing of that first BKB. Gonna go smoke up to top lane where Saberlight is very aggressively pushing in. Blinks away. Don't let him get out. They're gonna control him for the meanwhile. They do manage to get the silence on him. He's looking to be able to finish off that ghost.
He's really tanky.
The Stampede, but they're holding on to their disables. Another round of chains. Maybe now it's gonna be the Stampede. Pops it as the chains run out, and into the back line comes Yuar. Does Ice Path? Misses, but Vampire's still gonna fall here very likely, as he's got nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide.
A lot of zombies. He's got to reset this.
Yeah, Yuar is kind of stuck here. He does have BK, so they're a little bit low to try and full and commit to him. That is a beautiful soul by now. The duel. Can they finish him up in time though? He's fighting it out, getting a little bit of life steal. To be able to win the duel. No! Disaster strikes for Gambit as Yuar is able to turn this all around off the lifesteal. GPK fully committing. Now that the troll has used his ultimate, they will be able to get that turnaround kill. But the torrent hit the Fateful, bounced into the back line and finished off the Gyrocopters, who even as Gambit do win the fight in the end. Power start taking more map control. GPK, man, with the Shivas.
Dude, GPK is just such a beast.
He's a big old beast, man. He walked away from that team fight real far. Does get hit by just straight up stomp as he runs into Saberlight. No. Does manage to get off the Sleight of Fist, and he should be able to jump away, but he's low on mana. It's going to be the Legion Commander that ends up going down instead of our Ember Spirit, and possibly our Undying as well. Gambit.
They need a Roche now.
They will pay for GPK's mistakes here. With the Inkswell, try and force out. Something out of Yuar. They actually just straight up get stunned. Can they finish off? He's actually very silent right now. He won't be able to get off his ultimate. He's finished up by Roshan of all things. Meanwhile, the back line, Legion Commander's dead once again. But Dream, with these low health heroes, is ready to fight if necessary. But they've all used their BKBs, and Yuar now having bought back.
There's no shrine either.
They need to commit to this Roshan. They have to finish it up. But if Gambit could somehow stop this one, GPK, can he get inside? It's one. Roshan's down. It's on the ground. The Aegis. He's committed. just in time. GPK is now being controlled up by the telekinesis. Forced to use his BKB into the backline. FNG is going to die once again. Samael and Saberlight head straight to those squishy supports. They're going to kite around this troll as best as possible. Can't overcommit because of that Aegis. It is going to be wasted here.
This tombstone position
Up into the duel. They're going to be able to catch this. Jakiro is trying to finish up that damn pesky tombstone that you were talking about. Yuar's now going to try and deal with it, but it's been soul ripped up. Yuar's like, damn it all, we have to finish up the tombstone. They'll get it out with the Saberlight into the two-man stun. They're going to be able to go for the Undying, wipe him out. Go for Shotslow next. Shotslow has died so many times in these team fights. He's saying, please, no, not again. But APK managed to save him for a moment. The chains, it helps with the torrent. Brings them back in. Shotslow still in trouble, but the Toro, he's been controlled up. Can they finish off here? Yuar getting on top of the Gyrocopter Dream, popping his BKB, trying to finish up the troll. They do manage to win the fight. They get down the big carry, but can Dream get out? So keeping pace with them, laying out those flat cannon shots. He looks like MSS almost gonna die here. The big bow coming in, advantage to finish off the Gyrocopter. JPK out of mana, not gonna be able to go for those very, very low supports. They had the Rubick and the Centaur that were just on sliver of HPs, both in the back end, but unfortunately on Whisper.
You could tell he was
Whisper
like,
trying
when he
to carry
brought
that game so
when they were
hard.
still able to win, I could tell he was mad.
He was
like,
real
oh, he's
mad. 35-minute bounty runes coming up. They do manage to get the Centaur initiation on the Vampire. Vampire maybe burst it down here, but it comes at cost with the lasso being controlling up both these
this tombstone.
They cannot deal with the tombstone very easily, but at the same time, Gambit just cannot issue out the damage that they need to be able to burst down one of these cores. Saberlight's going to reinitiate this one. Buyback immediately coming out, but it looks like FNG, he's going to fall here. Traded out for the Centaur. Oh, a bash. First hit comes out for Yuar, followed up by a second hit in Snare, forcing out Dream's BKB. Yuar happy with this one, continues to chase off his ultimate, though. He has been forced far too deep from the battle trance. Just a little trigger happy with that one, and gets Quincy crew into just an awkward position for a team.
Oh, I really feel like Saberlight's going way too ham in this game.
Like, if it's 150 damage, but you lose every duel, then, like, isn't it a bad talent?
Is it, though?
Meanwhile, if cleansing off your real carries is good, it'll always be good, you know? If you're owning the game single-handedly as a Legion Commander and winning duels like this.
What a jump.
What a jump. Shotslow finds it again.
Yo, the double hex.
Maybe able to get the double hex with the Gyrocopter Dream. Pounces immediately, trying to finish off Saberlight, while this Jakiro will easily fall to just the flat cannon shots, but Saberlight too tanky. Once again, they get fooled into thinking they can finish off this offlaner. GPK actually using his BKB to make sure he gets out. Maybe one big team fight smoke up, but at the same time, a successful scan from Gambit. They know they're around this Roshan pit. The question is, are they going to get there fast enough? Are they going to... Yeah, there it is. Okay, GPK is like, yeah, I can do... Oh, no, the telekinesis into the Stampede, into the torrent as well. Completely controlled up, but there is going to be a buyback. They're going to wait for Quincy crew to overcommit, potentially be able to snag this Aegis away from them, but they're going to have to buy it out soon with the double sight device. This time, here comes GPK. Needs to be able to dive into the big crowd. This is the dream. Snatch it today. Yuar doesn't manage to grab it, and Yuar now to force the fight out. Does manage to use the battle trance, chasing away Dream, but that's just going to be the first Aegis. He did grab the cheese onto Yuar, so he's going to be able to use that one. Excess Vampire is going to be dying on the side. The duel. Oh, Shotslow found a beautiful initiation onto Yuar. No opportunity to use that cheese here. Centaur following out. Next is going to be the chains on the SVG. Another pickup for Gambit. Oh, no. Oh, Samael. He's going to get caught eventually here, and he will die. SVG was also unable to TP away there. You are troll either. And that's only due to gold. Not something that Gambit may be aware of. You
wrap
are
around. The positioning of the tombstone is going to be important here. The call down's laid out. They're looking for some sort of team fight.
Oh, Saberlight uses initiation. Dream does not get hit by that one whatsoever.
The double
get the soul bite into the side, into the blowing up. You are no cheese again, and no buyback either. Is now Saberlight. He's going to be quick to fall. Dream is taking full advantage of a fully stunned Centaur. Samael, he's trying to get out of here as the last core alive. Looks to swing a big Tidebringer hit. That does nothing. A successful duel, and that is looking like the end of the game. Gambit thoroughly outplaying Quincy crew to end this game in style, wiping. With no bites left, that is going to be GG for game one. Well done by Gambit.
Dude, Gambit's sick. All props in the world to them, and you can see, like, they're hyped off that win. They thoroughly outplayed them there.
The combination of, you know, what they were doing in the qualifiers leading up to this event, and then, you know, your own personal words about Gambit, really see
Maledict is a god tier skill. Even like Cask against like a Drow Ranger is going to be kind of anti-run at you. So it's kind of like a lane stabilizer that also
Vampire not going to try and go for a mine on the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
SVG and Sumail, though, making their way over. Going to run into both the mines. One of them blows up. That's not a good start. There's a second one that's going to blow up onto the Gyrocopter. Sumail is still tanking up, though. The homing missile on its way. Vampire turns around, gets the double kill. He will fall to Yawar, but...
Oh, no. That was such a big rotation, too, from Sumail. He's the highest CS hero in the game. He thought he was...
Great ability for a Rubick. Doesn't usually do a whole lot with
pretty much all 5 heroes just in this mid area.
Yeah, what's going on here? Fisher trying to slow this push down as much as possible. The siege wagon does end up dying. And this Fisher is still blocking him in, so they're going to be able to get the 2-man. And the suicide over the top as well with the Death Ward. The Echo Slam being used by MSS doesn't really do any damage there as they lose 2.
Dude, Echo is, by the way, like one of the worst abilities to steal.
Yeah.
So TP top. I'd like somebody to TP top. Just defend it. Don't let the Drow just get a free tower.
Oh, we're going to try and get the initiation. Telekinesis, a little bit overlap. Stuns there. The follow-up. They do have the cask onto the Legion Commander, preventing the duel, but a big nuke coming in, finishing off FNG. Tried to get the duel onto GPK. Still not going to land, though. Saberlight unable to find anything there. Stolen Fisher by MSS. A big opportunity to block these heroes off, but Burst Strike over that Fisher. Dream, standing, fighting, dueled. Oh, Saberlight finally got his initiation. The Blinding Light, not quite enough damage until duel fades. Before he can jump away in the waveform, he does fall. Now GPK does have another Fisher, another round of homing missile, another round of blast from the Coddle. Not quite enough, though, thanks to the magic wand stacks they add. So you're scaling a lot. Oh, that is a nice little V formation with a beautiful Coddle ultimate. Unfortunately, the Legion Commander's just a little bit too far away. Will be able to get the duel onto Dream if he wants, but with the Strength Morph already going out, he doesn't feel comfortable with this one. Now the Epicenter charged up by Shotchlow, and Saberlight just in the middle of no man's land. Blast after blast comes in from SVG, but Gambit are more than healthy enough to be able to continue to hunt down heroes until Vampire goes a little bit too far into the high ground, completely blind, gets caught by the cast that bounce around, causing destruction. That's going to be Techies going down first. FNG will survive thanks to that little hidden spot in the trees.
The replay?
Vampire running up in high ground areas, blind, dying again.
Oh, be careful, SVG. Those hills are not your friends.
Blinding Light pushback. Duel? No. Cask instead. Saberlight, not sure what he's going to be doing here. Gets caught by the Burrow Strike underneath the Death Ward. He dead. He dead, and looks like Coddle's dead too. SVG, with his dying breath, gives Sumail a little bit of mana.
That's a friend right there.
Yeah. Here, sir. Refresh your cooldowns. Be full mana. No! No!
Dude, you know, I saw him place like 4 of those, and I eventually knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Minesweeper.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it works.
You don't understand the numbers?
I don't. It's very confusing.
Saberlight is more than tanky enough to survive through that blast, but is he tanky enough to survive through the suicide? He is. Spoilers, see, he is. But is he tanky enough to survive through the secondary blast?
No, that was like the 3rd, dude. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it was Mind Blast, and then Suicide, and then a secondary Mind Blast. How about that?
Why is SVG...
I don't know. Backs up. He's ready to farm. 7-13, 2,000 net worth lead for Gambit. And exit Vampire, he's ready to be able to suicide. Dunk, Echo Slam onto 2 with a suicide over the top. That's going to finish off Yawar, and it looks like maybe the Legion Commander as well, as he's been Yuled up into another Enchant Totem. Let's see if we can make it a hat trick and find ourselves a Rubick hidden in the trees. Got him with the Burrow Strike. Meanwhile, Sim does manage to kill FNG. MSS is getting away with the Burrow Strike, but a Fisher comes in. And telekinesis. Oh man, it is taking so long. MSS is actually going to be able to get a disable. He has a Burrow Strike to follow this up as well. The Sand King's completely up, and he's dead. MSS did it. He got away. That good amount of damage could have maybe stopped this Roshan attempt that's currently happening from QUINCY crew. They are getting very low. Look how low Saberlight is.
This is way too late
to finish up Roshan, get the Aegis into Sumail's hands.
Don't make the mistake of fighting after.
Oh, Saberlight, chill. They do have the ultimate come down for the Coddle. That is a beautiful interception, but here comes the big bad Morphling. Looking to be able to chase down heroes with his enchant totem interceptor, but with no support. Maybe he can't actually do this at all, especially since he can't actually fight Gyrocopter. He's got the extra life. The missile, watch out for the missile, Dream. He's going to heal himself up a little bit. Silence onto the Earthshaker. Scepter to be able to take that off. You are trying to beat down FNG right now and does manage to get the kill. Maldic still on him. He's going to be taken down very low, but MSS, he's going to be grabbed onto Dream, not executing fast enough. Shot slow with the strike, but a beautiful enchant totem coming out from Dream. That's going to be able to nail two. Here comes the epicenter. Long range shot slow, not going to find anything, but the Echo Slam will find two. That's Yawar and SVG. 4 dead. Gyrocopter will limp away.
Combo feels quite strong. Both of them just kind of swinging around.
See if the stolen remote mines.
All right.
But what a pincer! Can they actually finish off this Gyrocopter though? With the extra help of the Burrow strikes the mill. So Teki though, now the Coddle ultimate holds the Earthshaker in his place. GPK falls. 3 dead from GAMBIT. They thought that was going to be the sickest flying V you've ever seen in your life, and instead it just beats. All right, well that's a Drow Ranger guy. I have to I feel like it's a little bit like last game where I'm siding with the team that I think has better late game, which in this case is GAMBIT. But that last team fight made me question things. Guys, turns around with his BKB. They do manage to get the duel. There is going to be a Bro Strike trying to prevent GPK from falling here while Dream goes in the back line, finishes off the support. No buyback available for the Drow Ranger or the Legion Commander, so they're left by themselves as a trio against the 5-man of GAMBIT, who have not lost anybody, and that is on the base.
GAMBIT's crazy. They go from losing a fight to saying, let's run it back and do the same thing.
And hopping.
Where's my pension?
Dream's like, don't worry guys, I'll get the other bounty runes at the bottom. QUINCY crew. I mean, do they have vision? Like, Sumail is just balling up here. They're going to be able to get the duel. Opening on to FNG, and SVG just caught the Earthshaker as well. Mid-enchant totem. Locks him down. He's going to have the opportunity to jump away. No, that ball of light just lasts too long.
Well done. There's no real easy counters to them on that right now.
And it's time for Roshan. It's time for Oh no!
Come on.
You can't go into the Roshan pit like that. Uh-oh. Now Burrow Strike with no Legion Commander. They're feeling okay about this one. Oh, long range Burrow Strike up from Dream as they run back into the pit. SVG dies to another mine. Looks like they almost finish up the Burrow Strike. Sting, he does manage to get on MSS, controlling him up beautifully. He does manage to get that forward position, but Yawar has been chased away. Oh, that Burrow Strike, such long range with the waveform after that. Dream is an escape artist who is not going to be slowed down by this missile. Oh, but a Burrow Strike comes out from MSS before he can actually land a Dream. He gets away. No further control. Oh, no! The Echo Slam coming in from GBK. That'll finish off two.
Went back in.
Sumail. He did manage to kill that Morphling. What happened to Dream?
I'm not sure. It looked like he was by his base at the front of it, and then I think he waveformed in and just got right-clicked once and died.
Burrow Strike up forward from MSS. Doesn't quite catch GBK. Does manage to enchant totem himself up into the high ground. Roshan now at a quarter HP. GAMBIT, are they going to be able to jump in at the right time? They're going to get that big AoE vision out for the Gyrocopter. Shotzel, who's going to go in? They try and jump in now, but the edge has already been picked up. They leap away now from GBK as he realizes this is the GAMBIT that has failed them. They're going to have to try and retreat with as many cores as possible, but MSS is on the case. He's able to get the Scepter, lead out. Now the Burrow Strike, follow-up telekinesis, but saved out from Dream, who's managed to get a beautiful fissure at the top, finish off the edges of the Gyrocopter. Now he leaps forward, hoping to be able to help out GBK one more time. Dream, though, he can't stop the duel, and the duel should spell the end of GBK's life here, as he bought back earlier. That is 2 minutes on the clock. Whoa, Saberlight. Almost getting caught by those mines. Yeah, that was the Rubick axe. Yeah, they're just going for it.
They're saying enough of this.
70 seconds. They have 5 seconds till the Techies is up. He will have buyback, so he can maybe do some sort of suicide shenanigans, but they forced out the glyph. Reset. Okay, Burrow Strike trying to slow things down, but he managed to get through the telekinesis and duel. Oh, the Morphling's in trouble, and he's been blown up, and he doesn't have buyback. QUINCY crew, they say, I'm over this, GAMBIT. Get the hell out of this game. We've just taken down your 2 cores, and now it's up to the off lane. And the 2 supports this house stop this, but they don't have creeps. They don't have creeps. They're gonna slowly peck through this tier 4 tower. Now the Sand King's been caught as well. Shotslow's in trouble. Ran over. He does have a buyback. Sounds coming in. Does manage to get hit. Techies, he also has a buyback. Both him and the Sand King trying to come through. But the backdoor protection is still up. Look at FNG. He's trying to make sure there's no more creeps left. Saberlight actually dies as a result. But the creeps are now coming in, and the backdoor protection will start fading. The telekinesis into the silence. Immediately just managed to get the Lotus Sword, remove the silence, but the Burrow Strike coming out from Sens gives a little bit of time. 2-man Burrow Strike doesn't result in anything. Excess Vampire. He was doing so much work as the Techies this game, but QUINCY Crew will spitefully kill him before the game is over. QUINCY Crew will even up the 2-game series. They will walk away with a 1-1.
Yes, and there were a lot of moments that led me to believe that QUINCY Crew were going to lose this game, but in the end,